Why are my redeems not working? That's so weird. Hold on. Is nothing working? That's great. Why are you? Fucking you tell me. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Because it says here on StreamerBot that I'm not connected. Even though I'm logged in. Let me try restarting this. Okay, let's see if that works now. And no. What is happening? Give me a minute. Oh. Apparently it might need an update. Check for updates. I'm gonna check for updates. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have to update it, but I have to update it manually. I am not fucking doing that, so... yeah, there's gonna be no redeems today. Sorry. I'm just gonna turn them off for the time being, so... nobody's gonna be wasting points there. That's a nuisance. Even the visible ones as well aren't working. It's like my animations won't work. No, no. But I'll see about getting it fixed. Bear with me. I know Zevi was having the... Does anything work? Oh, it's connected. But it's just... It's not connected at the same time, so there's usually... Also, sorry, is the sound okay, by the way? Like the music, because I will be carrying the music through into when we're playing a game. But basically what happens is that with StreamerBot, it has 3 connections. So there's a connection for between StreamerBot and OBS. So basically, of course, that connection is like, if something is redeemed, it'll signal it back to OBS to do the command. there is a connection with the Twitch bot, so if you do like a command that's set in StreamerBot, it'll trigger the bot. And there's also, of course, the most important one, which is with me. So anything that you redeem is going through me, which will go to StreamerBot, which will then go to OBS. But that's the bit that's broken. So it's got 3 different clients when it's connected to me. So one is for chat, which is connected. One is for events, and one is, I think, for the redeems. But one is connected, the other one isn't. So it's just retrying, but it's not fully connected. So because one part of it is broken, it's coming up saying that it's partially connected, but that's the part I need for the redeems to work. So, yeah. Also, there's something I want to test out. Now, I'm not ending. I just want to test the button out because this has not worked for weeks. Is that's the button I need. Okay. Right, no, that's fine. That's fine. We're not ending, no. I just need to switch out a button because I wanted to test it. Because the only problem is with my credits roll, I've never been able to figure out which button it is that triggers it since resetting everything. And I found that it's the right button, but the only time I can test it is when I actually go live. It literally states here, only works when you're live. So I can't test it outside of stream. Hence why I'm testing it now. Anyway, game! Hello. I'm gonna switch over here. And we're gonna finish looking up files today. Oh! Hello? No, don't do that. What is this? Hello? Okay, right. Okay, there we are. Is that a fire? No, that is, the Capamon element. So a little speech bubble that just popped up there. That's the connection for that. But for some reason I needed a refresher. Anyway. I've written a little note for me to look at the stream about because that needs doing. Hello? Oh, the controls turned off. I'm not having a good start here. But yeah, finished cleaning the sculpture park. However bullshit this is. Also, I'm in a spicy mood today, so yeah, I'd rather not. Because there is a high potential I might ban someone if the group is up the wrong way. I'm feeling spicy. Now, clean part of the park, I remember. Started with everything else. Spicy like a regular northerner. Spicy like a pissed off northerner. I don't know why, I just am. I think the streamer bot issues have put me in a bit of a foul mood. Blame pollen. I wish I could. My allergies have not affected me the last few days, which is good. So I can't even blame that. How's the sound doing, by the way? Is it okay? Can you hear music? Can you hear the game? The game's actually a little bit loud. Sound is fine. I'm just gonna turn the game just a fraction. And the music up just a little bit. Yeah, I've had a week. But with being off sick for the day and having over a week of migraines, which are thankfully all but gone. And I have actually got a few days off from work for next week, up until Friday. And I'm back in for 2 days and then off for another 2 after that. For my usual 2 days off. Because I couldn't get a full week booked off, unfortunately, because the summer is the worst time to get any kind of holidays off. Unfortunately. Everybody wants to be off in the summer, which is why I tend to get more holiday in during the colder seasons. But that is not convenient when half your family are teachers. I can only get the summers off. I'm trying to remember all the stuff that happened this week. Oh yeah, I got stuck at a shopping mall. That happened. That's why I couldn't stream last Monday. That was fun. I forgot about that actually. Yeah, so that happened. Totally outside my controller. Find out what happened. I did, and I don't think it's something I should share on stream. I'll spare the details, but basically it involved the person and the tracks. So, yeah. I won a bunch of things. I did win a massive seagull from the claw machine. I need to stop winning things from claw machines though. I've got so much shit, I've got nowhere to put any of it. But yeah, I won't elaborate of course about why I was stuck. Well, the reason why the trains were delayed massively. Because it is a sensitive subject. You could probably work it out. Now, there is actually something I'm really tempted to do while I'm off though, speaking of the claw machines. So, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's a claw machine. However, apparently somewhere in the northeast, there is in fact a claw machine with these labubu things. Like, I know loads of people are probably gonna be... I know a lot of people are raving about them and stuff. I want to see if I can find it. Just out of curiosity. I'm not really that interested in the labubu craze, I'll be honest with you. But it's just piquing my curiosity, if anything. I did actually buy a blind box, so... it was the Sanrio ones. It's like a range called the Candy range. It's literally like a Sanrio character. But it's like the half character and half like colourful like kind of design thing. With like beads and stuff in. It's actually pretty good quality blind box figurine. And it's got like a couple of different ranges. I got like one of the beach range ones. And I got Pacheco. Pacheco? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Would have been a little bit happier if I had Kurumi. She's my girl. But Pacheco's a cutie. And it kind of gave us a little bit of a buck, so that's where my money's gonna go. They are cute though. How we're doing for the legs. I want to do the gnome last. I want to do the gnome statue last, I think. Oh yeah, I was doing this one, the wave, wasn't I? Last time. Mind you, as nice as the colours are on this one, it is one ugly as fuck statue. I'm gonna be real. Oh, someone is doing their nut downstairs. I think it's Duchess. Yeah, no, I'm playing Tetris Effect soundtrack today because I've actually just gotten the bug back into playing it again. So I've been having a lot of fun playing like the effect modes. Because I completely forgot at the weekends they actually have like a little tournament thing on like certain specific modes. So I've been playing a little bit of that, so that's been fun. It's a good soundtrack. It's a good game. Like, it's a game that feels like a hug, weirdly, to me. Anyway. But yeah, it's been quite nice playing it again, and I have, for the Tetris effect mode, for the effect levels, I now have a moth avatar, which I'm super chuffed about. Like, yeah, got my moths. But yeah, the levels are a lot more interesting with the context. Well, the music is a lot more interesting with the context of the levels, I would say. So definitely worth getting if you're into Tetris and stuff. And not because I'm biased. It's like a hug from someone you don't like. What do you mean a hug from someone? No, it's like a nice, good hug. If it was like it felt like a hug from someone I don't like, I wouldn't play the game, would I? No, this is a hug from someone that's like your best friend for years, kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be touched by somebody that I don't like, do I? Nobody does. I think this is actually supposed to be waves of paint. Still ugly though. Yeah, I think when we're done with this, maybe finish the SpongeBob level as well, just while we're on a roll. Beauty is in the you mean beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Beholder eat it. I would not want to eat this. Listen, I grew up in the age of the pink and green Heinz ketchup. Heinz tomato sauces. Like in the early 2000s. That was not a good time. Fun, but probably most definitely not a good idea for the E numbers. There is a section that's not completely clean here, and right, okay. I think I got all the sections. Nothing's standing out. Next. Wait, hold on, that's still dirty. Thank you. I just want to still know why he destroyed the sculptures with paint and shit. Like, why did he do that? What's this one say? Unhewn. We do not begin our journey as a grey and dull tabula rasa, but as a glowing crystal of light primed for a life of pure brilliance. You been playing The Sims, buddy? Is this a plum blob? He's just mad at EA for all the expansion packs. And the countless amount of money he has to spend on the packs. Because it's so weird. What are you trying to say? I mean, you're not wrong, but still, you don't have to call us out. I'm still mad at Hell Streamer bot's not working. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let it go. At least my credits are fixed up. Ah, no. Stream Deck. Ah! Stream Deck. Hold on. I've got my phone plugged in. I just kicked the cable. It's fine. It didn't fall. I've got reflexes like a cat. Anybody did a speed run of like the main game and the Muckingham Files yet? That'd be fun. Or even just the Buckingham Files now that they're all done. This is a plumb bob. Come on to you, motherfucker. You'll sue for copyright infringement. Do you want to be sued? That's how you get sued. Speed run, or you would be the first. No, I don't want to do speed runs. I'm a Taurus. We don't do speed. We do things at a leisurely pace to enjoy shit. Where's your magic trick? Yoink! Ah! Right where it needed to be as well. Motherfucker. I don't do speed. I do enjoyment. I like to enjoy my shit. Then my argument for spicy food. I don't like eating spicy food because I like to enjoy my food. I don't want to eat something I can't enjoy. You know? Let me go. Let me off, let me off. Oh yeah, Bailey's got another shaving incident as well from the dog groomer. So that's a whole thing at the moment. He's not very comfy about it. But just gotta keep an eye on the little bugger and make sure that he doesn't irritate it. Which is not easy when he's a poodle. Poodles do not sit still. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I started an online course. It's a free course through Harvard. Learn about prediction systems, which is actually quite interesting. I don't know what people probably like think. It's like, oh no, prediction stuff, that kind of magic-y kind of bullshit, and it's like, well, stuff like that just fascinates me anyway. Like, I'm a little bit of an astrology girly. I don't fundamentally put my entire life around it, but I like to find out things and I'm a curious sort. That dog has not stopped barking. Give me a minute. So speedrun first place for the career mode. Any equipment is 12 hours 20 minutes. For base equipment is 4 days. 4 days 12 hours 7 minutes. Wait, hold on. Base equipment. Are we talking about the stuff you start with without upgrades? Also, 4 days is a long time and I can't be arsed with that. I've got better things to do. Like learning about prediction systems and crochet. Because fuck me, my sushi blanket has taken some time. Prima Vista at 1500, no extensions. 0 inch, 15, 25, 40 inch, no soaps. Nah, I'll pass. Sorry, yawning. I've got better things to do. Well, finally, the bearded figure in the corner is my father. The gnome? The gnome is your dad? It's half gnome confirmed. No, I'm tired. Eyes closed, disappointment, arms tucked behind his back, aloof and superior. The gnome. The gnome is your dad. He was very sensitive about his poorly defined eyebrows. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, no, the next couple of days I've got some time off, so I am going to list some crochet stuff onto my Etsy store, which is something I've been needing to do for a while, but I've been trying to figure out about packaging. Because some of the items I can't put up yet until I've got the right packaging. But other items I can just pack in small packages and get done. So they're the first that are going to be put up. And I'm likely going to open up the shop probably over the summer, I think. Not this month though. I need a little bit more time to make sure everything is as it should be. Because the problem with crochet stuff is that it's not as straightforward as it's a print, it's A4. It's like, because I've got variants of different crochet key rings that are going up, I have to make sure that the sizes are right, but then I've got colour options and I have to put a disclaimer that the rainbow options, multicolour options will not be, of course, exactly the same, so it is just purchasing at that discretion that they might not get like the exact thing that they're seeing. Means nozzles, assume you're allowed to use all of them, but no soap. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Which one is it? Yeah, so the degree nozzles, so you got the 40, 25, 15, and 0, so you can't use a trident. That's the turbo nozzle, which is this one, so I'm guessing you can't use that one. No extensions, so basically you can use these. You can't use any of these. And it has to be the stubby gun. You do realise that the one level with the mansion, where you have to try and clean it from the gate, it can't be allowed on the ground, so that's going to be really hard to do with the stubby gun. Because that level is designed for the extra long extension. That is true, you do need the game. But what if you were playing the game again? Because, like, what if you've already played the game, though? To unlock the trident. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that is going to take the longest because that one you can't get on the ground, so you can't get that close up to the house anyway, up to the mansion. So that level is specifically designed for the extra long nozzle. So how in the hell are you supposed to clean it with the stubby gun nozzle? It's going to be nigh on impossible. On base equip, you need to do it on a new save. Can't have finished it before. Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, no, that's a very hard pass. I mean, maybe if you paid me a lot of money, I'd do it. There's 4 days work. If you paid me like a good couple of million, I'd do it. I mean, considering that would be like if we were talking about like 24 hours, that's like what? 4 days, 24 hours, that's like 4 weeks work. Which I get paid like a shit ton of money for. And I'm literally just playing Powerwash Simulator for 4 days. Ah! I'd do it. As I said, if you pay me a lot of money, paid me a couple of million, I'd do it. I still want to know the lore. Also, by the way, is my... So it's playing everything in order. No, it is random, okay. This one's fiddly. This one is definitely fiddly. Oh shit. Let me up. Base W, even with the red nozzle, doesn't reach the mayor's walls. Yep, that's what I mean. So what would be the trick then? What would be the trick? Because it's clearly doable if somebody's actually done a record for it. Fireball, nice. And especially with the low grade power wash as well, like that's gonna take a lot of work. Now it's done. I'm just going around in a rotation here. Because then it means that the last one I need to do here would be the gnome. Our house in the middle of a city. Yeah, this sculpture is definitely a little unhinged. Ah, yes, this is a floating monolith I want to die in. It's gonna float above the city and use up all its power. And essentially replace it too. I check the YouTube and speedrun. Wait, it's on YouTube too? Ooh, heck. Speedrun available somewhere for validation. Well, yeah, fair. But is it going to be the full 4 days? Or is it going to be broken down into parts? That's the question. Broken down segment that you suffer 4.5 days straight, true. But you never know. People have done 24-hour streams, some people have done longer. He gutches his way into the yard next to the house. Oh. I thought there would be a trick to it. Thought there would be a trick. But then there's the high spots as well. There's like a whole bunch of high spots as well that he needs to get. Yeah, no 24-hour streams. Sorry. 10 solo, the glitch looked like it required a co-op player. Yeah. And then picked up the gnome in the level, gave it a 5/5 with some blue up in the sky. Oh, I've heard about that glitch! Yeah! Yeah, it is only co-op because I actually did try to attempt it myself and that did not work. That did not in fact work on the solo levels. But I know the exact glitch that did. I could get that up, yeah. Hey, well, you know. But yeah, I sure as shit will not be doing that myself. Because I, for one, cannot be arsed with that. Imagine if it was glitchless run. Imagine if they had to go in glitchless, that would be impossible. That is impossible, yeah. Let me up. I just want to know what this idiot was up to. I want the lore. I want the lore. How about I try before finishing the story? Any equipped spear and visor after the ancient statue? Oh. After the ancient statue? But how does it unlock though? Just sometime during story, but it's expensive. Ah, right. Just having a little bit of fun climbing this statue. It's unlocked after 165. Right. I have bought turbo nozzle. Ooh. Good question. Have you? Have you? Yeah, I think I got everything on this one. This motherfucker. There's the last one to do. But might not be available for all jobs because I don't remember using it. I barely used it. That and the zero nozzle and no nozzle. I barely used those options. Maybe on the rare occasion if I needed it in a tight spot, but other than that, no, I never used them. So this one is this guy's dad. Even though it's just simply... I think this guy's got dad issues. By the looks of it, because the plate is, let's say, you have 1,000 aspects, all are facing inwards. Come outside sometime, you might enjoy yourself and see what I've made. I really agreed with him being an artist. I don't know, actually. Darcy. Could be a she. Could be a he. Could be a they. Never disclose pronouns. Maybe just as I reach into Mia's house, but no, it almost has no reach, not even close, yeah. As I said, it is designed for the extra long nozzle. Because none of the extra long nozzles are unlocked until you reach that level anyway. As a Shiba, could be wrong, obviously. Yeah. Who knows? I don't think pronouns were discussed for this person, to be honest with you. I think just from like behaviors and talks, I just presumed it was a man, which is not a good thing for me to do. But I'll just go with they, them. Seeing as it works. I remember like what nothing to do with this weirdo. Wait, which weirdo? The dad or the artist? be honest. I mean, we know nothing about the dad. Well, we know that the dad is not approving of this person's career choices, clearly. There is a little man woofing away in the other room. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Hold on a minute. I think he might have stopped. Ooh, okay. So after all that, I've only just got the 3 things left. Nice. Go me. Large platform lights. Is that the large platform? Oh. Large platform trims. Hey, nice. Hey, look at me go, look at me go, look at me go, look at me go. Jasmine, you cleanse my work and with it my very being. If you gave me a cucumber sandwich, I might not eat it. But were you to put one in my hand and take it away, I'll snatch it back and eat it as if it were the last sandwich on earth. Still, I wonder, is work complete? Perhaps. It has lost something through its cleaning. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Nice. Okay. Let's finish the SpongeBob ones. Because we still got this one to finish as well, so let's just do it. Get it all done. Get her done. It's 40k pack one. I'm erring on that one because I've not really been much of a 40k person, so I don't know anything about 40k. So, I do want to do the Alice in Wonderland ones though, because they look pretty interesting. I just not got round to them. It's okay not to play every DLC though. I got more dog barks. I got more dog barks. Ooh, they really do be barking. You're not 100%. I've not played 40k though. I've not played 40k, so I'll be more invested if I knew what it was about and like all the lore behind it. But I'm not. Whereas of course I know more about SpongeBob and Tomb Raider and everything, so. Basically, oh, was that for the 40k one? No jobs that's gonna clean the entire base outside and never do 2 of these jobs again. Oh. Okay, well maybe I've dodged the bullet then. What do the levels entail then? Like, spoil it for me. What kind of levels are we talking? Are we talking multiple weapon or vehicle levels, or how many levels are we talking? Also, I just had to quickly send a message there to my brother because he completely forgot that when he's coming back to the UK, he's doing a 10k walk with me. We shook hands on it at Christmas and he's completely forgotten all about it. The good thing is, though, I haven't. I have not forgotten about this. Only vehicles, no buildings, which is fair considering the universe. 5 of them. That one's apparently very big and very annoying. Brother is coming back end of July for 2 weeks. I've only managed to get like 3 days off with them. Well, 3 days of holiday, and then of course there's like my Sundays and Mondays off as normal. So not really a lot of time, but that's only because they keep forgetting to tell me when the dates are going to be, and by the time that they give me the dates, it's too late to book in the holiday because it's over the summer. So what I've done for next year, Christ knows what's going to happen, for reasons I'll probably explain later this year. But I have preemptively booked some time off for 2 weeks in the summer before everybody else. Next summer. So I'm well ahead of the game. Fuck knows what's going to happen. But I've got it in anyway, so get your act together. Yeah. Because the thing is, I love my brother and I love my sister-in-law, don't get me wrong. But this is just a bit of a gripe with them. I keep saying to them that August, like, because they actually get time off in June. Like, their summer holidays start in June, whereas here they start end of July. So I say to them, well, come over in July, we can get more shit done before the holidays break up, and then you can do whatever for the rest of the time that you have off, because of course with my sister-in-law being Sri Lankan, she likes to go visit her family in Sri Lanka, which is understandable, so I'm not disagreeing there, but I'm just saying for efficiency, for you know, for availability and everything, it's better to come earlier than later. And what do? They do the exact fucking same thing again. They take the time off to come back in August. Tolerate my brother, I love my sister-in-law. No, I love them both. But I'm not a fan of their common sense, because it's not the best, bless them. I do try. I do try, but I kind of give up. Because I just do whatever they want. They won't listen to, like, actual reasoning. So... But that's the thing with people, like, you get frustrated, you tell them what's up, and they just go ahead and just keep making the same dumb mistakes over and over. You try, but... just gotta accept it and move on. And people are gonna keep making the mistakes, same mistakes, keep getting the same results, and then wonder, well, why isn't this working? I don't know, maybe because of the same reason I've told you about 20 fucking times already. But you won't listen to me, you'll just still keep doing what you want, and then keep asking why. Hey, well. Anyway, I do have 2 weeks off over next summer. So there's that. It's not the best time in the summer, but fuck it. It's time off. I really like these chairs. These chairs look fun. The decor's kind of cute. For a fictional superhero lair. I do want to finish Escape Simulator DLC as well. I do want to finish the magic levels, so we'll get onto that tomorrow. I don't give a fuck if I have other plans or if anything else. This game will fucking work. And I will make damn sure it will as well. I'm not having it. One of the education apply for was supposed to tell applicants if they got in or not this week. It's Sunday, still not heard anything. I think they messed up. Ooh. I would get in touch with them. If they've given you a promise that they would get in touch with you, don't let it lie. Get back in touch with them. Although that being said though, like, if they offer it anyway, would it be something that you would want from a education place that does not really give you information like that? Because it's not a good first impression, is it? Let's be honest. To a big service, I've not heard anything nobody else did either. Fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. But at least I could have had the courtesy to tell you if they didn't, though. If you didn't get the spot. because Friday was a holiday. It might be. Like, I know with bank holidays and special occasions here, it does put a lot of things out of whack, so it could be that. Friday was a holiday, then you've got the weekend. So that would make a lot of sense. Also, I've toyed... Hold on a minute. I've toyed with the idea of... because I played Undertale on stream. I toyed with the idea of playing the Deltarune chapters. Which is kind of like a spiritual, in the loosest term, sequel to Undertale. And they, with the release of the Switch 2, they've released, of course, chapters 3 and 4 of it. I did play the first chapter. I played a tiny bit of the second one and gave up. But now I am approximately almost 3 chapters behind. But on the other hand, I don't know if I can be bothered to. Because it does feel a little bit overwhelming. So I think I might just watch other people play it and just sit on the sidelines this time. I love Undertale, don't get me wrong. And Deltarune, like, when it was actually first released, was quite a surprise because Toby Fox was just like, oh hey, can you test this demo out for me? Blah blah blah. Brilliant marketing genius tactic. Because, you know, loads of people downloaded it thinking, oh yeah, we're gonna do this little demo thing, this is gonna be great. Turns out it's a whole fucking first chapter of Deltarune, a whole ass 6-hour, 7-hour game. Holiday is obviously no excuse since I've known about it since forever, but I kind of want to know because it's my first choice education. Well, yeah, but what you have to remember though is that if it's a holiday, and if they have known about it forever, then, well, I don't know, it's a hard one because it won't be just your class either. They would have had other classes to sort out and God knows what, but I don't fucking know. All I know is that shit doesn't get done on bank holidays here. Half the time shit doesn't get done at weekends here. So it might just be the same case, but just see how it goes next week. That's all you can do. If you can get in touch with somebody, great. If not, well, just keep trying again, maybe? Can you reattempt to enroll? School sets a date from when they announce it. Big service has nothing to do with that. Oh. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I can suggest then. But if you don't get in, can you reapply? Go set for this week, they should have known. Okay. I'll shut up then. I'll just shut up. No, I end up on the reserves list. Oh! Right, so it's kind of like, university then, because that's what they kind of do when you don't get the placement. You then what was it called? It's not the reserves, but you do get put into like a sort of a spot where it's like, okay, well you didn't get into your university, but if anything comes up, kind of thing. So there is that at the university level. Hey Alex! No redeems, yeah. It's pretty much that level of it. Oh, okay. Did not know that, but no, that makes a lot of sense. Did you see the plastic duck thing? I did, yeah. Sorry I didn't reply to it. I had a lot on this morning. But I actually known about that already because it's actually on the game. Just on like the load up, it's actually there. It's just like a little icon. So I have known about it for the Kickstarter. But yeah, sorry I didn't reply to it. But also sorry there's no redeems today because everything is broken and I need to update StreamerBot because apparently it's something on Twitch's end that's kind of put things out of whack. And it's kind of balked it, so yeah, there's no redeems, sorry. Which I'm annoyed about, but vocational call, same as did 2 years ago, yeah. Yeah, vocational courses are good. Although I am pissed off that you guys get education for free though. I want to go back and learn stuff. It's not fair, I want to learn stuff for free. These guys who got free money today. Ooh, nice. If I survive without my redeems, yeah, sorry. You will survive though. The Prime Minister, yeah, no doubt. Of course you would have. £130 in the lottery, nice. Financial freedom. 30 whole quid, yeah, that's gonna get you real far. But yeah, congrats! I wouldn't mind 30 quid. It's been a while since I put the lottery on, actually. Oh no, there's a secret envelope in my glove box. Nice. Buy yourself some good cheeses with it. Not so secret anymore. That is true. Yeah, you did tell us about it. So is it really a secret now? This beaker will not clean. What the fuck? Nothing will clean on this table! Be clean! Be clean. Conical flask. Okay, you didn't ping though. I wasn't very satisfactory of you, but sure, okay. Grabbing over a list, I'm gonna save there. You know what's funny? I don't have glove boxes. I have glove shelves. Which isn't very convenient, but that's how the car was built. So I just have a shelf of stuff. The rough area of the car, sugar. Rats, I know. It's worth £8 to go to England. Yeah, it costs you more in travelling. But that being said, you don't fly, do you? Don't have a stowaway on Titanic too. Just can see you getting far on that. Right, I am not gonna post that, sorry, Alex. I know it's in Jez, but I'm not sharing that. Oh, don't look at the bot. Bye. Yeah, I'm not gonna let pass, like, even joking threats I'm not putting on the chat. I did say at the start of the stream I'm in a spicy mood. So sounded like I dropped the controller. I didn't drop anything? But no, I'm not. Yeah, no, auto mod just kind of stopped Alex's comment there because Alex put in there just saying like, oh, just basically a warning not to carry it out. I mean, that's not going to anyway. But no, there was a little bit of threatening behaviour that picked up on auto mod, but I'm not permitting that. Even if it is in jest, I'm not allowing it. Because it'll screw up auto mod from actually clocking the actual genuine threats and stuff, and I don't want that to happen, so yeah. I just love it. Hey Yeeha. How we doing? I'm losing my mind over this because shit is not getting clean. There was something I needed to find it for. There's something over on this side, I think. Is there? No. Or am I looking at the wrong pillar? Nope, there's still shit to clean on this one. I'm stuck behind the chair. Get clean! Where's my ladders? Actually, that might not be a bad vantage point. At least for one side of it. Oh my god! Like, I forgot this level's so frustrating. Tired as fuck. Yeah, I feel you. But then again, I'm always tired, so what's new? Ah, yes, the French game with the British accents. Many British accents. So it's all about being in the mood for getting into it. Right, that shit's clean. Alfred just hit. Backlash now. Very good, okay. Been ludicrous backlash. So not liking something. What's the backlash for? Oh, excuse me. I know I'm just jesting about the French thing. God damn it. Like, I've not played it myself. I don't have any intention of playing it, but I have watched gameplay of it. It looks amazing. Like, and the endings and everything. Making sure the team is small and French, and they complain that the team is all white people. I mean, if they make more games, then they can diversify. I mean, from what I heard, there are a bunch of ex-EA staff that were like, yeah, we're not happy with the games we're producing, we want to do our own thing. They hire the best people for the job, not... yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they find people, like, you know, they can diversify with people with talent in the future if they intend on producing more games. It's not the be-all and end-all. Because of the fact that they're a team of primarily white people. It's too woke. Yeah, but what isn't too woke these days? And now kicking off about the new Resident Evil game because it has a female protagonist. Even though the majority of the Resident Evil games have had female lead protagonists in the past. That is a genuine complaint there. That's, you know, of complaining that the finding that the game's too woke. Like, honestly, you just walked into a door. Oh dear. Alex. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just delete that comment because I actually work in a call center. The Raider woke, Bayonetta woke, Mirror's Edge woke, Metroid woke, yeah. Yeah, I can assure you let's not generalize on that. Thank you very much. I will not further elaborate. I will be deleting that comment. As I said, I'm feeling spicy. Don't test me. More the jokes of it. Well, I don't know, like the whole... Like, it just gets me, the fact that, like, this whole list about woke games. You know, that the dog was leaning on the door from the other side, hence it wouldn't open. Oh no. Oh. The dogs do like doors. You hear people at base, please. Yeah, but what you have to consider, Yeha, though, as well, is something that, of course, I have to remind people myself, is that if people are, like, if, like, English, for example, is not their native language, but they're trying, like, at the end of the day, they're learning a second language, whereas most people only know one. So, yeah. Apologize for waking them up. Yeah, I mean, I get it can be frustrating, but at least they're trying. More people have English as a second language than first. Yeah. I know, but I'm saying that sometimes, like, at least even people with broken English still know one more language than I do, to say the least. So, but no, let's just drop the subject because I don't want to get too into it. I don't want an argument, but just let it lie, alright? As I said, I'm feeling spicy. Speak English, sarcasm, and Waitrose. Fair enough. But yeah, let's just drop the subject, okay? Because I do wanna talk about how stupid the woke list is. Speak French, English, a little German, and dad jokes. That's fair. I actually, you know, learning languages is something that I actually do struggle with. I know a tiny bit of French. I know a tiny bit of German. Because I actually, in school, I had to learn both French and German. Up until my 3rd year of high school. I know a tiny bit of Spanish. I'm trying to learn Japanese. I find Japanese to be... Actually, it's kind of a fun language to learn, but it can be quite tricky because it's... It's kind of like misplaced in like the sentences and stuff. Failed German twice in school, not even apologetic. Yeah, I do try, but it's like, even with like non-language languages, like learning to code and like learning sheet music, because I used to be able to play violin when I was a kid. I think I probably could still do it now. It's just hard. Having a blast teaching my wife some French, yeah. I have attempted some Swedish thanks to one Mr. Rat. But honestly, people who can speak multiple languages fluently, I am just in complete awe of. Like, to have that skill, to have that power, must be incredible, but my brain just cannot crack it yet. Oh, fucking brag about it. God damn it. I just want to know one other language. That's all I want to do. I just want to crack the code as to how to speak a second language. Let's keep it English, please. Can we keep it English? It's just easy for me to help moderate as well. Otherwise, Rats is on his own. Learn Scots. Actually, technically, it's not Scots, it's Gaelic. I think it's traditional Celtic language is Gaelic, which covers Scotland and Ireland. I speak languages I can moderate. I know, but it's just better for me to help moderate as, you know, the streamer. Because as I mentioned before, I could only understand one language, and as much as I try to understand more than one language, it is difficult. But you're gaming, you shouldn't have to do extra work. Crack code of a language is to subject yourself to it a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, learning Japanese, something that has helped a little bit is actually watching. So, something I've gotten into earlier this year is sumo wrestling. Give me a minute, I just got to put light on. There is a Twitch streamer called, Midnight Sumo who does, like, who covers a lot of the grand tournaments of sumo around Japan through the Abema channel, which specializes in sporting events. It's every 2 months, there's usually a new fresh tournament, and because I have like a lot of visuals on the screen, I've been trying to subject myself to like learning how stuff is said by trying to read the Japanese on the screen. Ah, thank you for giving Midnight a nice little shout out there. Actually a very good streamer and actually does do his best to translate stuff. He's actually a Canadian streamer. But yeah, he covers like full 9-hour tournaments when they happen. They happen every 2 months. So there's just been one in May. So next one's in July. It's actually pretty cool. Can I take back the shout? No! No, it's done now. It's done now. Too late. But yeah, I personally recommend Midnight Sumo. And I can recommend sumo wrestling because it's actually just short, quick matches as well. It's like something that kind of, that's quick enough for the brain to go and just understand it quickly. Got a lot better at listening to English over the years, and when I was at 21, I wanted to get into Doctor Who, and I died the show. You died the show when I couldn't find substitutes easily, so I watched it without it, and it was fine. Ah. Which season of Doctor Who did you start with? That's my question. Oh, delivered on mistakes and regrets. Oh, DL'd. Alright. It just looked like died, sorry. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so you start like the very, very early Doctors. 16 years ago. Yeah, my brother is a massive Doctor Who buff. He's watched and re-watched the original series. I don't think he's watched the recent ones though. MMOs helped a lot, yeah. Yeah, no, when I was like looking up how to like try and help understand the languages, somebody did say that one thing that helped them become fluent in Japanese was to like put the words of different items and things on post-it notes around their house. Now, unfortunately, my dad would be extremely pissed off with me if I did that. But like, if I could like read Japanese books and stuff, that might actually do it, because she did mention about reading a lot of Japanese media too, so could help with the exposure there. This is such a finicky level. Just be clean. Why aren't you clean? What? What is this June doing? This will be my doom someday. What? So international guild with US, Portugal and Dutch, and we were in alliance with French and Germany. I was the go-between. It's all to coordinate. German and Dutch. Dutch was very minimal though. Oh. Yeah, I tried a little bit of Swedish. I tried a little bit of Danish actually, because it turns out I am a little bit of Danish. But yeah, just nothing. It's like throwing pasta at the wall and just seeing what sticks. It's like, it's the sticking part that's the problem. Like, consuming it is no problem. Like, looking at it and just being like, oh yeah, that is in fact a word. But then it's converting what that word actually means. That's the problem. Why am I getting... Can you just be clean, please? I want to give myself less work at the end. Streamer Watch said Dune in a very peculiar way. I wanted to know if it's the same in Geordie. I could pick up Portuguese sometimes. Ooh, security fruit. I'm not fluent in Swedish, no. You're a little bit of Danish because you're a sweet pastry. I appreciate the kind words. I would like to be a sweet pastry. But no, it's actually because my great-grandfather was Danish. I actually married a woman that was half Irish. So I'm 1/8 Danish, 1/16 Irish. I'm also 1/8 Scottish as well. Fun fact. On my dad's side.
Rats gifted a tier 1 sub to Yia. They have given 253 gift subs in the channel.
Oh, thank you so much. And yeah, enjoy your moss. Enjoy your lunas.
Oh, sub announcements work.
Yeah,
Fine.
yes. So the regular alerts are absolutely fine. It's just the redeems that are the problem. The alerts are direct through Twitch, so there's no interference there. It's just anything that's through StreamerBot, which is mostly just redeems. That's the problem. So you're all right. And thank you for the resub too, you sweet bean. Thank you so much. I am now thinking about what I'm going to do with that money, and all I can think about now is pastries. Thanks to you, Yeeha. I actually would not mind a good cinnamon bun right now. Oof. Like 100% English woman. That's how you know I guess we're talking a little like. Don't teach him shit, Yeeha. Don't teach him anything. He can learn himself. Grown-ass man, he can do it himself. And just because sexy language Swedish is a hooked. Alright, Swedish chef, calm down. Speed in Swedish is funny. What's the word for speed in Swedish again? I know what the word for end is. Fart. Someone will claim I don't do. Hey, I've never claimed I don't fart. Actually, I had an ex-boyfriend who did that for me. Come to think of it. Told you, fiddly bits. So many fiddly bits in this level, and I hate it. I'm trying to get this level done though, because there's really not a lot left to do. Just get finished, man. Girls came in and fought. Women let loose whenever they want. Yeah. Yeah, strong independents who fought like absolute tanks. Hell yeah. What? Is it Swedish turtle, tortoise, shielded frog? Toad, not frog. I forgot it's not toad. I'm thinking toad, but I didn't spell it right. And that's close enough. Oh, yeah. You're good, you're good. Actually, come to think of it, when it comes to languages, one thing that has been an absolute godsend, and I really do think that more services should provide this, is TikTok's translation system. So TikTok have a really good feature where no matter what you're watching, it can automatically transcribe any language into language of your preference. So I could watch like a whole bunch of Japanese TikToks, for example, and all of them will be captioned with the English automatically. Like, it's not manual, it's automatic. I think it's like an AI system, but YouTube has it too. YouTube, I don't know YouTube, because I think YouTube is a little bit more manual, but I know it does have closed captions. But like, one other good thing as well is that it translates the comments as well. It can even AI voiceover. Oh, that I didn't know. But yeah, I like the fact that with I mean, that being said though, I actually have a Google Translate tool on my browser where I can like just highlight some words and I can just do like an auto translate. There's like an option on the drop down to like just translate stuff for us, so wonders of technology. But that's helped a lot. That's helped a lot in quite a few streams where people started talking in different languages. Like, what did this say? I want to. Oh, really? You can talk to my wife with ease and she can understand what's being. Now that I also didn't know either. But then again, I only have one person that would speak other languages, but she does speak English. That's my sister-in-law. Believe it or not, she knows English Tamil, which is Sri Lankan, and 7 Arabic languages, which is pretty damn impressive. Apparently. Notifications, management, but you check them once a week, yeah. Yeah, I have for my team at work, we have a WhatsApp channel, and it's mostly just shit posting and non-work related stuff. Basically, the main rule of thumb with the work teams is don't talk about work as much as you can. So, yeah. Which isn't a bad deal because I prefer not to talk about work as much as I can outside of work. Can I join your WhatsApp channel? No, but funny enough, there are people that don't work for the business that I work for anymore, and they're still in the channel. It's fine, it's fine. There's newbies on the team, on my team though, that aren't in the channel, which is interesting. Rather than only speak English in big gathering, it can be quite tiring to follow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine. It can be a lot of brain work at times. Bless you. Will this thing just be clean, please? It's the stuff right in here that we're clean. Ratsa, can you come over here and finish this level for me, please? I'm not paying for your flight tickets, like, because I can't afford them. But can you just come over here? Actually, no, you can't fly, can you? I'm not paying for your ferry tickets. I mean, how did you get an innuendo from that? I'm so confused. Would rather swim. Come a fisher. Well, yeah. Fair, fair. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one. But I don't have a that's what she said redeem, and I don't have any redeems today though. Cause streamer bot decided to shit the bed today. Which is fun. Although, that being said though, it is kind of peaceful not having the redeems for once. And also, to be fair, after having the absolute stonker of a headache that I had on Thursday, which caused me to stay off work for the day, I think I kind of need a little bit of a break, if I'm totally honest. But one thing that was brought up in my appointment was that I might need to look at getting an eye test done, which I'm not too happy about, but I guess. I do use my eyes a lot for like work, crochet, streams. It's only a matter of time before they're just like, before they shit the bed as well. Okay, I'll let that one, hold on. Almost a week. No idea how many times I have to bite my tongue in family gathering. They are very... Oh. Oh, okay. No, you don't need to see anything, but I can understand. No, eye test. That's not quite what I meant, but sure. But no, I need to try. The problem is that, of course, I've tried multiple times to see if I can get it done through work. Because, hey up, companies over here do offer, of course, discounted or free eye tests. Or vouchers for the same. But the only problem is, though, is that when I went through the HR services at my work, they too decided to shit the bed, and I've not been able to get onto them, and I'm not back in work next until Friday. So fuck me, I guess. My eyes are just gonna have to suffer. Thought apples were supposed to be doctor away, not become them. Rats, shut up. I get a free eye test by my union, yeah. Ooh, actually, thank you for that. I am part of a union. I didn't think of that. Okay, okay, I might look into that. Thanks, Rats. I can listen to you at any time soon. Any company can listen to you at any time. You are not free from anything just because of the brand. Any company can listen to you. You are not safe. I mean, the thing is, though, is that people worry about, like, of course, big companies listening in onto them, but it's like, well, what are they gonna find out? Like, I mean, what are they gonna find out that in terms of dirt on me? The fact that I've spent a good 3 or 4 weeks making a crochet blanket out of, like in the shape of a sushi roll, and me just whinging on because I missed another stitch and I had to take a whole row out and had to go back over it, or me baby talking to my dogs. Like, what information are they gonna get out of me here? Like, it's not like CIA level of intelligence, and I mean, to be fair, they're gonna find very little intelligence listening to me. So, you know what I mean? I mean, at the very most, they'll probably just listen to it as like, actually, you know what? This bitch likes pigeons. Let's just advertise some pigeon holders for her. And yes, that has actually happened. I have had algorithms promote pigeon holders to me before. I don't know what the fuck a pigeon holder is, why I would need a pigeon holder, but here we are, me being advertised a pigeon holder. Sorry, I have a lot of feelings about this. This made me think of Jeanne d'Arc. Is that how you spell it? Did you good? I have an iPad in the house because of politics, but it's barely ever changed. It's not so much you, it's may or may not buy, so they can adapt the advertisement, but they could record you during private times too. Joke's on them, I'm very lonely. Me too. Me too. Well, not lonely, just alone. But yeah, I mean, if Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg want to advertise fucking pigeon holders to me all they want, then just go fucking nuts. I don't care. And 20 minutes later after this stream, I'm gonna be seeing adverts for pigeon holders again, aren't I? Well, the amount of massive nerds around these states of, for example, experience equipment, so people would find out. So what, this is my private times. There's that advertising bad dragons when you're around people. Now that can be embarrassing. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the only person that uses my phone is me, so nobody else is gonna see shit. Yeah, it's your designated FBI agent is gonna be watching it on your spicy times. So me crawled up crying in the corner, that's on it. Yeah. Well, for me, it's mostly just singing terribly to Taylor Swift in the car. That's probably the worst of what they're gonna get out of me. Like, my designated FBI agent on the other side of the screen will just be like, oh, for God's sake, just listen to Reputation again! 1989 was a better album! For the record, Reputation is an underrated album. And I can't listen to it now as much as I want to because Taylor Swift has all of her masters again. So guilt-free listening. Impassioned. Exactly, Misfit. To be fair, Big Brother stuff in Windows 11 was pushed me to finally switch to Linux. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I cannot upgrade to Windows 11 anyway because the last time I did that, the only time I did that, my laptop decided to shit the bed. Hey, Misfit. Wait, dedicated FBI agent, give me the recipe for scones. I know how to make scones! Scones? Scones! God, you even turning me posh with this impassioned rant. Come on. No, we're not doing that. I'm not completely on board to get all the games I want to play. They play big multiplayer games at kernel level and kernel level anti-cheats. Oh, the anti-cheat. Oh, right. No, I'm with you. But yeah, like I was actually advised after my laptop got repaired from it absolutely knackering up. I was specifically told by the guy who fixed it, do not upgrade to Windows 11 because your laptop cannot handle it. And I was like, that's fine by me. I didn't even want it in the first place. Teach me, Geordie FBI agent. Didn't I send you a recipe for the scones? Also, side note, if anybody out there is making scones for a recipe, my hot tip would be mixed cheeses. Like, don't just go for one standard lone type of cheese. Get a couple if you can, shredded. And yeah, because I did that with leftover trees after Christmas. I decided, well, the cheese isn't getting eaten. It's just going to be sitting there. There's loads of it. I'm going to make scones out of it. Mature cheddar and red Leicester is a perfect combination for a damn good scone. But that is my recommendation. Don't be afraid to mix cheeses with cheese scones. It's good shit. Cheese what? Cheese scones. Savory scones. Was it Danny's tech channel, but most stream goods. Maybe I have a box on Linux. Ooh. Cheese scones. Cheese cones. No, cheese scones. No, man, now I want cheese scones. I mean, I'm all about sweet scones. By the way, did you say Dune and doing in Geordie yet? No. Can I be asked? Because June would just be June. And doing in Geordie would be D'ing. Dune. Maybe it was Doom. 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 As in the amazing shooter, Doom. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I like sweet scones. But savoury ones do hit just that little bit different. Especially cheese scones. A warmed up cheese scone with some melted butter just hits the spot. And if you haven't tried it, do it. Or like a freshly made one rather, but if you get one from the shop, warm it up a little bit, get some good butter on that. Can't find a French level croissant here, yeah. No, I don't remember. No, I don't remember how that's got spoon. Favorite cheese and sausage muffins. Ooh. Oh man, now I want to make cheese scones. I do have the cheeses I need to make the good cheese scones. Question is if I have the rest of the ingredients to make the good cheese scones. Manitoba. Ah. Funny you should say that, actually. My mum had family friends that actually migrated from here to Manitoba about 60 years ago. Still live there. Never been though. My mum always wanted to go to visit them. But you never got the chance to. So I've kind of made it my little, put it on my bucket list to actually attempt to go over one day myself. Because I do want to visit Canada, but Alberta is a terrible place. Funny you should also say that. One of my brother's friends is from Alberta. That he met whilst he's been working in the Middle East, so we have connections. We have connections. Does not have any rats. They have been eradicated, extinct, removed. Also news around. My brother-in-law lives in Edmonton. Ah. Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate further, but like, yeah, I got people. I actually did go to university as well with a Canadian too. I think she was more Ontario though, if I remember rightly. She actually moved back. A good couple of years after she was done with the course. Which I don't blame her after everything. On your bucket list, the one you go to when everything goes wrong and you give up and move away to start a new life. Joke because of the rat situation, yeah. Inside a grocery from Edmonton where I found some French cheeses. Ooh. No, I've heard mixed things about both Alberta on a broad scale. A little bit about Edmonton specifically. And a good fair bit about Manitoba too, but I don't know. I've never been to any of those places, so I can't say. Stabby Art Canadian, Gabrielle, Rose from the Dead. So an education for X-ray technician. Showed us that life sign. Gabrielle, Rose from the Dead. I don't know actually. Get back to the pastry here. The issue is the butter. It's very much not the French quality of butter. Ah. Yeah, I suppose when you're familiar with something and it doesn't quite taste the same. Yeah, it's like when you find something that's familiar and it doesn't quite hit. Because I definitely found that with dairy milk chocolate between the UK and America. The UK one is a lot creamier, whereas the American one is a lot chalkier because it's UHT milk, not actual cow's milk. Yeah, a taste of France and it wasn't. Montreal and Ottawa are great. Montreal, especially for food, just don't visit in the summer. Too hot. Ooh. Don't follow sports fair. Ah. I'm gonna have to use this thing, aren't I? Get a good angle on this. Don't get me wrong, it was okay and the technique was there, but it wasn't missing good butter, yeah. Yeah, that was the same with the chocolate. Like honestly, like it just wasn't the same because it didn't feel creamy enough. And like it just goes the same with American chocolate in general. Like, I know the reason why they do it is because it's easier to transport. If they just, you know, like get UHT made produce rather than natural milk, because they've got such a big spread of country to cover when they're traveling. But at the same time, no. Just does not work. It's not the same. American drug as a vile hatred thing, yeah. Started on bread. Yeah, I've heard the bread isn't good in the States either because it's not, it's, I don't know. I don't know. Very high, yeah, high quality ingredients in pork bacon and other foods, yeah. Canadian bagels are good again in Montreal. Go rye bread, I'm disappointed. Yeah. The bread at Taste of France was surprisingly good. Oh, that's good. But you pay way more than you would in France. Yeah, oh god, I could imagine. Find a bad bakery in France. Yeah, oh! I wouldn't doubt that for a second. It's like, France is supposed to be like the one of, if not the best place for pastries. It's like I think most tourists that go over there just live off pastries for like the whole duration of the trip to France. You're dedicated making sure to put the your house in the market. House Canada or European castle. And the castle usually wins. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's kind of like the thing over here in the UK is like, oh, you got a retirement fund, let's buy like an unused castle in France and do it up and shift people in for an Airbnb. Big differences in good homemade cheese sent from France. It's too much for her. Oof. Damn. Right, so at 99%. I mean, I wouldn't complain if you sent those cheeses my way. Even a simple brie, you could not eat the crust. Oh god. I love a good brie. I love a good brie. Goat's cheese was a no-no. Really? I'm feeling a little hurt. These are some of my favorite cheeses you're talking here. Prison chamber oh god, I gotta go back. Ugh. Can you just be finished, please? I want to be done with the DLC now. 93 hours! Holy shit. Oh no. I'm curious if there's a big difference between Swedish and French cheeses. I use it on big. Ooh. Baked camembert with some good lightly toasted bread. Right, the last time I had camembert, I nearly hoid up on local transport. But that being said, I also had a fuck ton of cocktails as well that night, and I don't think it was a good combination. But it was like, it wasn't just a camembert, it was like a whole camembert with like the tear and share bread that I shared with my sister-in-law, and yeah, there was some bad combinations in my body and they did not agree, and my body was just like, well, time to shit myself. Thankfully I didn't. I just want to say for the record, I did not. Because I made of stronger stuff than that. I didn't do the whole job, but actually a third of it was already done. Which is blue cheese sauce with steak. Ooh, nice. I love it when we share. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna beat around the bush, but at the same time, nothing inappropriate did happen on the local metros, okay? And to be fair, when it comes to alcohol, I have only hoid up 2 times out of my entire 35 years of existence from alcohol. So, yeah, I'm made of much tougher stuff than that. Where's this fucking lunchbox? Oh, it's on the wall, isn't it? For the first time ever, Ari, metros. It's an experience. You have not visited the northeast of England until you've been on a metro. Especially if you have not been on a metro after 7 o'clock at night. At the weekend. Especially on more so on Fridays. Hold up, how jokey is that? Yeah. A poop parade won't say. Yeah, but no. Not this time. Not this time. As I said, I'm made of much tougher stuff than that. Hand of Justice. Is that all that? Oh, this thing. Oh, for God's sake. Ugh. Not this time, so it happened. No! Listen, if I did shit myself, I would have said I've shit myself. But I didn't shit myself, and I've never shit myself. Only in a... What's the word? In a metaphorical sense. You know, when you get spooked and you're like, ah! And I'm like, oh, well, I just shit myself there. Ladies don't shit themselves. Exactly. Does that protest too much? Alright. I mean, if you want to assume that I've shit myself, then absolutely. But I've had a whole argument with a friend about this, because I had a friend once who said that everybody shits themselves at least once a year. And... no, I've never shit myself in my life. Okay? Pulley belt. As I said, if I had, I would have said something. Once a year, yes. This was a drunken argument between her and her boyfriend. It was an ex-colleague. I worked with them both. And basically, she was like, you know, very hammered. And she was like, Laura, come over here. I'm like, oh, okay, what? You tell me. You tell us, right? Settle an argument for us. Have you ever shit yourself at least once a year? And I'm like, no, I've never shit myself ever. I was like, what is this all about? And she's like, and her boyfriend was like, well, she believes that everybody shits themselves at least once a year. It got into a pretty heated, dumb argument with myself, these two, and several others that we worked with. Somebody friend needs to get checked. Yeah. Yeah, but everybody was quite drunk that night, so... What am I looking at? Computer light. Computer alarm. Wait, what? Computer alarm light. What am I looking at here? Computer. Monitor screen. Alarm. Oh, that thing. Okay, hold on. I'll allow that. What's that? Does shit yourself count as a liquid fart but got stopped in the hair? What does that even mean? I'm so confused. Yeah, I mean, do please try to break the order mod here. But it just highlighted shit yourself. So I'll allow it. But I don't even know what that means. What, you mean like if it's just like you kind of just squeak a fart out but it becomes a poop? Is that what you mean? I mean, yeah, that does count as shitting yourself. I would have said that counts as shitting yourself. Any kind of excrement... Oh god, I can't believe we're even having this discussion. Any kind of poop that leaves the body, especially at a fast rate, does count as shitting yourself. What? How did we even get here? How did we even get here? We've been talking about cheeses. Can we go back to the cheeses, please? You guys got... No, that still counts as shitting yourself, yeehaw. That still counts as shitting yourself. Yeah, can we go back to the cheeses though? Can we go back to the cheeses? I think it's getting a little bit too much here. And I don't know if I'd like where this conversation is going. Let's dial it back a bit, yeah? I just tried to say a cheese I liked, I'm sorry. Camembert is good though. It is good. I just don't think it agrees with me, that's all. But it is good. To be fair though, actually, you know what? You know what? Maybe it's time to revise that because it has been some time since I last had camembert. But I might go for a smaller portion next time. Is it because something you need to be precise? Oh my god, there's so many goddamn fiddly bits. Is it over yet? Are we done? Are we finished? Can I leave? It's been nearly 3 hours. I just want this done. You know, I have plans on going out and getting a little bit of fresh air and a walk and stuff. But no, this game had other ideas. Because I'm a dumb bitch and I forgot things. Like how tedious this level is. I guess it kind of is on me really, but... Nope, I'm definitely dumb on this one. Sorry, but I am. Like, there's a tiny, tiny bit of... Oh my god, we've only got 3 left. Oh my god, I'm seeing the light. Is it... I'm seeing freedom. Oh my god, I cleaned you already. I see light, guys. I see it. It's finally happening. I'm gonna skip that track. No. Too slow. I thought I removed you out my playlist. But out of the queue anyway. That's the ladder done. That's you done. I just got this base to finish. If I can find where the fuck the dirt is, I'm gonna sneeze in a minute. We do not know as a culture that some topics that can be okay for me could be a no for others. Yeah. Wait, what was that about? Thank you, easy today. We would be okay with talking about big things that happened. So awesome. Yeah. But that's it. That's why I want to dial it back a bit, because we did kind of get a little carried. Hey, I'm free! I'm free! Did get a little carried away there with the poop talk. Is it probably be okay talking about how many times the average challenge says something else? Yeah. Yeah, no, I said at the start of the stream that it was a little bit spicy, but no, look at it will haunt me. Yeah, sorry, Misfit. You're a survivor. You'll be fine. You got this. Anyway, now that we've finished that DLC, I can finally escape. It's been nearly 3 hours. Jesus. I did expect to go over 2 hours. Not by that much, though. But I will be back on tomorrow. And we're gonna finish up Escape Simulator next. Who is on though? Another cheeky Viking raid? It works, yes, yes. Well, to be fair, it wasn't just Escape Simulator, it was practically every game that was a problem. But yeah, I'm thinking doing another cheeky raid of Viking, because Viking is good vibes, and let's try playing a rat game now. We'll just stick with Viking tonight, because I want to go. My answer. No, I want to go. We'll just raid Viking today. But you can ask Viking that question about pronunciations of words if you want to. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. Escape Simulator, I will check it before we go and play it. Grab your raid calls though. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So be good, stay safe, and so long. And thanks for all the fish. Bye!